What is happening, everybody? Alex here with Pelican Point Marine. As you can see, this is what happens when you work your general manager too hard. Jason's not with us today on today's podcast. He had to go run a couple of errands. We are getting ready for the new event that we're going to be at next week. So next Friday, Saturday, it's only a 2-day show. Friday, Saturday in Muskogee, Oklahoma. It's the Power Sports Expo at the Hatbox Event Center. We'll be out there. Come say hi at our booth to Jason and Alex out at the Hatbox Event Center. We got to have a couple boats out there, probably 6 or 7 of our tri-toons, pontoons, fishing boats. We're going to have some center consoles out front, outside the main entrance of the building. But come check it out. There's going to be a lot of side-by-sides, UTVs, watercraft. Of course, we're going to be out there. Come check us out. We are the #1 repower dealer in the state of Oklahoma. So right now is the season to be repowering your boat. That way you get to enjoy the full boating season next year because you don't want any downtime. Also, we do winterizations as well. So we got winterization specials going on right now in our shop. We also do shrink wrapping as well. So anything under 22 feet, just bring it by the shop. We'll shrink wrap it for you. We'll winterize it for you. Now is a good time to get your impellers changed. Do your services, any major service that you need, we do that as well. We got a full service shop out back. Dan's our service manager. He takes real good care of you. We got a couple of techs back there, but we're also looking for more technicians as well because we're expanding onto the back side of our building. That way you can just pull off the main road here into our parking lot and come straight back behind the building, and service will be all back in the back. No longer have to come into the front entrance unless you just want to say hey, which we'd love to say hey to you. Come check out the merchandise. As you can see, we got our lovely model here. We got Pelican Point hats. We got Lake Life shirts. Of course, we got life jackets, adult and kids. We've got everything for your trailer needs. We've got boat trailers. We got a few RV accessories in here as well. And we've got a few RV lots up and down the highway here. And we're going to be opening up an RV lot as well. Not for sale, but if you have an RV, come and park your RV there. We got long-term, short-term rentals, but it's not ready yet. Hopefully by next year we'll have everything ready on that part. We're going to be expanding as well to a couple of different lakes around the Oklahoma area and hopefully into the Arkansas, Missouri area by the end of next year. But those are going to be some things that we're going to be talking about on future podcasts. Definitely wanted to mention, of course, the repowers because we are one of Suzuki's largest dealers when it comes to repowers with the outboard motors. Suzuki is great right now. They're offering a 7-year warranty on all their motors. We've been a Suzuki dealer for 12 years up here in Fort Gibson, Oklahoma. We've only had 2 warranty claims on Suzukis, and all they were the plastic clips on the hood that sits over on the cowling. So, I mean, if that's the only warranty claim that you can file is the plastic breaking, you're being too rough on it or something like that, being out in the sun, getting too brittle. Nothing major internally going wrong with these Suzukis, unlike a few of the Mercuries we've had in our shop come in, lower unit problems. Suzuki is going to be coming out with 400, 450, and the 500s, hopefully next year, spring 2026. Is hopefully when they're going to be releasing those. We've been seeing some teaser videos that they've been putting out on their Instagram. And the 400s, especially the twin 400s, is something that you're going to want to keep your eye on, especially from Quest. Quest has got something that's in the works. We kind of got a little bit of a sneak peek on the new Quest tri-toons for a dual motor setup. That's going to be coming probably for 2027 to compete with our other brand that we carry, Trifecta. Today we're on a Sun Chaser 22 foot. This is a pretty standard layout for your basic pontoon, tri-toons. This is a tri-toon. It's a fishing layout in the front here, but it's not full fishing, so you don't have the full fish on that side. You have your live well, of course, 3 drink holders over here on this side. With the swivel chair, you got 2 swivel chairs up front here. However, on the lakes of Oklahoma, you cannot sit out here underway unless it's just trolling motor, which you got a trolling motor plug in right over here on the other side of this door. You can use a trolling motor up here, but if you've got the main engine started and you are moving, Of course, Lake Patrol, GRDA, Highway Patrol will be pulling you over and giving you a ticket. So you can't sit up here, but you can sit back here on the back swivel chair, do some fishing while you're underway. Got a nice lounge over there on the captain's side. Then you got your helm back behind. Like I said, pretty basic setup for this boat right here. This one does have the L-shaped lounge with the sun pad and the extra storage back there in the battery compartment as well. It does have a pop-up changing room. It's got the little canvas curtain that pops up out of the L shape right here behind the swivel seat. This one does have a power top though, so you don't have to worry about fighting the top and getting it to come up just right or needing 2 or 3 people to bring it up and take it back. It's power top. You just undo the front 2 latches here, push a button beside your shifter, and it folds back or brings up forward. This one's the pearl white, so it has a little bit of a pearl to it when it gets out in the sun. Not a lot of decals on this one right here. It's pretty much just all white all across the sides here and the back. Doesn't have the pull tower, but we can install one for you. We've got a few here that has the lighted tune option, which if you want the lighted tunes, that's the LEDs that go under the deck here that shines the light down on the pontoons, makes it kind of look like they're glowing in the water while you're out on the lake. We do offer installations on those, and we can actually sell you the lighting kit and install cheaper than if you were to order it from the factory. So if you were to order this boat here or any of our other boats, Quest, Trifectas, from the factory with the lighted tune kit on them, you'd actually be paying a little bit more than if you just buy the boat, buy the kit, and have us install it for you. We can do it and save you a couple $100 here and there for it. But we do have inflatables, we do have towables that you can put behind your boat. We've got the this brand here, we got the Sports Stuff brand. We also have Airhead, we're an Airhead dealer. And of course we have Solstice as well. Solstice is pretty much the same material that you get with your Airheads. You're just not paying for the Airhead price. Kind of like, John Deere, Caterpillar, Harley Davidson. You're paying for the name of the Airhead. But they have a lot of really cool floatables. They got the big Mambas and the other inflatables that you can pull behind your pontoon, your bass boat, your ski boat. We do towers as well. You'll see that, I don't know if you can see it on the camera or not, but on the Quest, it's next to this Sun Chaser here. The Quests all come with the towers as well. This one does not have the tower, like I said before, but we can install a tower on it if you want a tower. The building that we're in originally was an arcade at one point, so it's got the big windows in the front. It's kind of a cool layout if you've never come out here to check us out yet, but come out, check us out. We're right off the highway here as you're going toward Fort Gibson Lake from Wagner. Come right around the curve, look for the fluorescent yellow flags that are going to be out there on the fence. And then we've got a bright turquoise fascia on the front of the building with the Pelican Point sign up above. But this place used to be an arcade, and then it got kind of transformed into a power sports dealership. They sold some side-by-sides and some ATVs, four-wheelers out of here. And then we acquired it and turned it into a boat dealership. We make it work for us with the getting the tunes in and out. We got kind of a little roll-up door on the back, a little garage door, but a little tricky to get in and out of. We definitely had a workout cut out for Jason and myself this week by moving these around. You may notice that it's a little bit different layout. Right now you're looking at the back wall instead of looking at the windows on this podcast because we moved all the boats around. There's a couple of short videos you've seen on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. If you watched those or you're giving us a follow. By the way, if you're not already following us, shoot us a like and a follow and subscribe to our YouTube channel, Pelican Point Marine. We highlight a couple of these boats every week. We make sure we do a podcast. That way you guys don't miss out. Next week, we'll be doing a lot of lives at the event because we are going to be at the Hatbox Event Center Friday and Saturday. We may do a live podcast out there, but we're definitely going to be doing some lives on Facebook, on Instagram, probably on TikTok as well, and on YouTube. That way you guys can see the event center. You can see some of the things that's going to be happening. There's going to be a lot of influencers that are TikTok influencers and Instagram influencers out there as well. But we moved the boats along this backside. We got them all lined up with some steps right in front of them. So that way it's easier access for you guys when you come into the dealership. You come inside, you can see the front on of the pontoons we have in stock inside. You can come on them, board them, sit on them, check everything out, turn everything on, turn everything off, checked out the sound system. The ones inside we got right now, the sound systems are kind of basic. They're just the standard sound systems, but we got a few of them that we're taking to the show, which is one of the reasons that we took the bar boat, which was on episode 1 podcast. We took the bar boat out. And of course, it just so happens to be the largest one to get out of this door in the back of the building. But we got it out. We're going to be putting it in the shop tonight because we got some weather moving in tonight and tomorrow morning. And then we'll bring it back outside, getting it ready to take to the show on Thursday next week. Thursday, we're going to have everything moving out to the show. So if you come by the dealership, it'll be kind of light crew Thursday, Friday, Saturday, since we will be at the show Friday and Saturday. Tear down and, of course, moving everything back to the dealership on a Sunday. If your boat's trailerable and you need somebody to work on it, we got, like I said, a great crew of technicians in the back. We are able to get parts for a lot of the older boats that are a little harder to find parts for. But the big cruisers and stuff, if it's trailerable and we can fit it on the lot, we'll definitely work on the boat. And again, if you have any kind of technician work with marine, especially outboards, we are looking to hire more technicians, get more staffed in our service department. Speaking of this place being an old arcade, though, we do have a few old arcade games still here. We got the good old Mortal Kombat and Pac-Man. Every time I'm looking for Jason or something, if he's not wandering around on the lot or with a customer, he's usually playing Mortal Kombat, getting his butt kicked by Liu Kang or something. A couple weeks ago, we did get some new trifecta boats in, some of the new 2026s. We got 4. They're actually the most affordable entry-level tri-tune that you can get on the market. So we got 4 of those in. They're beautiful colors. There's a couple of them that are highlighted on our short videos if you want to go and watch those. One of them is a pearl white. They call it glacier white and blue. It's a light blue color. I think it's called cool blue, so glacier white and cool blue. It also has the 2-tone upholstery, so it's kind of a cream color with the same color cool blue accents on the upholstery on the inside of it. We do have some rental boats up for sale. We have 4 rental boats total, 2 in the off season that are still being rented out at the marina, just right down the road. We have a marina, covered boat slips, boat ramp, pickleball court, and 4 RV spots that are lakeside. We also have a motel up there as well. If you guys want to stay the night and don't want to drive back, you can just park the boat in one of the covered boat slips for the evening and come up to the marina, check it out, and spend the night. We do have a pool as well. The pool's been recently converted from a chlorine to a salt water this year. Of course, we got it closed down. We usually close the pool down at the end of season. It's not a heated pool, unfortunately. Maybe we'll get there at one point. We do have some center consoles left. We have 2 sea skiffs. One's more of a flat bottom river style boat, center console. Another one's a V bottom. Jason and I took out earlier this week. That's another short video you can scroll back on and watch. We took the 18-foot V-bottom sea skiff center console out for a little joyride on Fort Gibson Lake. Handled the water great. It's got a 115 Suzuki 4-stroke on the back of it. Pushes it along just fine. We actually got it up. I'm about 200, 205. Jason's around 220, 210. But with both of us on there, full tank of fuel, we got it up to about 45, 47 miles an hour. And handled the water great, turns great. That 115 Suzuki pushes that boat along without any problems. We also have a beautiful black hull with a black top center console with the tower for all your rigging. Matching trailer, of course, it is a Savannah 22, I believe, center console. It may be a 20. It's on our website, though. Check it out. We'll make you a killer deal on that center console. It's the last one that we have. We had 3 of them. We had a red one, a blue one, and the black one. The red one, blue one is already gone, but we still have the black one. The black one was one of the ones I would actually think would have sold first, but we still got the black one. If you're interested in a good center console, that would be a perfect boat for any of the lakes around the Oklahoma area, whether you're on Ten Killer, Skytoot, Grand, Texoma, Fort Gibson. This would be a great center console boat to take out, especially if you're a charter captain. You take people out fishing. The Savannah center console would be a great option for you. Another great option would be which we've actually sold 3 of them to the same customer. He's got a charter business over on 10 Killer, I believe, but he bought 3 of the 2025 Quest center console tri-tunes. Quest does make a great center console angler model. This is a Quest tri-tune. It's got the new hull design for 2026 where the center tune dropped down. It's a little bit bigger, lower than the outer tune, so when you corner into the turns, you're not just turning like a traditional pontoon, you're actually banking more like a V-bottom. So it handles the water great. It is a center console layout, but you got the best of both worlds. You got your center console, you got your fish in the back, you got your party in the front, 2 lounging up front, and then right behind the center console, you got 2 captain's chairs. Right behind those captain's chairs, you got a couch, a bench, 2 drink holders on each side, and it unfolds out to almost the same size as a twin bed on the back. So it's a nice lounger on the back. Perfect for those individuals that are couples. Maybe they got some kids, or maybe they just have a couple buddies with some wives that they go out fishing. Wives want to tag along. They want to soak up some sun, have some drinks while the guys fish off the back. That's a great option. This boat would be perfect for that. And as I said, handles the water great on any of the lakes. It is a 22-foot tri-tune. It comes with a 150 Suzuki on the back, 4-stroke. Gives you a little bit better fuel economy than your traditional 2-stroke outboards that you're used to with the old school pontoons. These are definitely not your grandpa's pontoon. I know we say that a lot. Jason and I say that a lot, is these are not your grandpa's pontoons anymore. We still have the old grandpa pontoon. We got 2 of them, brand new. They are Quest traditional pontoons. We do have 2 of those left. We make you a killer deal on. One of them's gray and green, perfect for you Jeep guys. It's kind of that lime green color. Another one is the gray and the blue. It's a really bright blue. Piping, the interior is a gray, and then the piping matches the accent color of the outside. So you got the gray with the blue piping, or the gray with green piping, and we'll make you a smoking deal if you're in the market for a pontoon. But tri-tunes are mainly what we carry now. A lot of the tri-tuners, I mean, if you got the money to get a tri-tune or to step up from a pontoon to a tri-tune, it's a no-brainer. You get so much more out of your boat when you go from a traditional pontoon to a tri-tune. You get the stability. It's easier to put it on the trailer. It's easier to dock. The current and the wind doesn't play with you as much. You're able to put on a bigger motor, go to 150, 200, all the way up to some of our tri-tunes, like the bar boat that I just mentioned on episode 1 that we were on. The bar boat had a 300 Suzuki on the back of it. I haven't had that one out on the water personally. I know Jason has. That was before I came on, but that boat will straight haul butt down the lake. It's a heavier boat because it's a bar boat. It's got the bar on the back that unfolds to a queen size bed. But with that 300 Suzuki on it, man, that thing screams and it handles the water great. That one's not a Quest. That one's a Sun Chaser. But check it out. It's on episode 1. We've got a couple of shorts of it as well on how the bar unfolds. And it's a fully loaded Sun Chaser. That model, like I said, it's more of a party boat, more of a lounger in the front, party in the back. It's like a mullet. But it's like a Margaritaville boat. It's got a great sound system. Our JL Audio sound system. Control it from the helm, or you can control it from the bar. It does have a ski tower on the back. Like I said, this one's more of the traditional tri-tune style pontoon that we have here on this Sun Chaser. It is a tri-tune, but it's more the traditional style other than the lounger right there. We've got plenty of parts and accessories. You can come by, check us out. We've got trailer lights, boat lights, navigation lights. We have dock lines, bumpers, anything for your oil change. For you do-it-yourself guys that want to change your own oil, do your own maintenance. We've got plenty of oil filters, oil for you guys to do that. Come by, get what you need, take care of your boat. We've got tumblers, we've got hats, we got batteries. If you're at the lake, you haul your boat all the way to the lake, get to the boat ramp, and then all of a sudden hear the dreaded click, click, click sound. We do have batteries. We carry interstate batteries. We do have a few Optima batteries. And then, of course, we can get anything you need. If we don't have it in stock, generally we can have it same day or in a day or two. Swimsuits, towels, cover-ups. We've got some lake decor over there in our little boutique area as well in front of the sales counter. Got sunglasses. Signage. We have new signage. That was something I was doing this afternoon before the podcast. So those of you that are familiar of where we are located on the highway as you're going from Wagner into Fort Gibson Lake, right before you cross the bridge, there's a tree line as you're coming from Wagner, and it's right on a curve. So if you're not paying attention, you get past those trees, sometimes you just drive right by and you don't look over and see the bright turquoise fascia on the building. So now we've got some bright fluorescent yellow Pelican Point banner signs that are out on our fence. So as soon as you come around the trees, you see those bright yellow flags. You can turn in right where the white trifecta flag is and come into our main entrance here. Service, you just pull around back. Sales, parts, accessories, just come right up here to the front. You want to check out our boutique. The Keys fishing team stopped in. Checked us out. They said drive by all the time. So a little shout out to the Keys Cougars. They have a little fishing team they put together and they go fishing on Lake Tenkiller and Fort Gibson. So any student that is a Keys fishing team member has got this little card and come in, get 10% off, life jackets, merchandise, anything we got in here in the showroom. But also we'd love to sponsor high schools and other kids fishing teams as well. So if you have a fishing team that is in the Oklahoma area and you're around the local area here, we'd love to talk to you. Drop a comment down below or come by, check us out. We'd love to talk to you, talk about sponsorship, talking about helping your kids out. The owner of Pelican Point Marine and Pelican Point Marina and Hotel and Pelican Point Communications, David there, he has an excellent foundation. It's called Pelican Point Foundation. We do a lot of stuff for kids at Christmas as well. He does ministry work for the prison in the local area, and does a lot of charity stuff all around the Wagner, Fort Gibson, Tenkiller area. So we always love to give back to the community. We're going to be talking a lot next year about doing things for our first responders and law enforcement and fire and EMS. We do have Hero Water. That's a brand that we carry. You can buy it by the case. That's called Hero Water. Every dollar of profit that we get from selling cases of this Hero Water goes to benefit first responders in the local area. Also, another guy I want to give a huge shout out to is the owner of Towboat US. So he came in last month, and we've been working with Towboat US for a while, doing a lot of their repowers. So he came in and got a lot of his vessels repowered with Suzuki power. As I mentioned, the reliability factor for him was huge, being that we were Suzuki dealer for 12 years and only 2 warranty claims, both on just the cowling, plastic cowling clips. No major internal issues with Suzuki's. So that's why they chose to put the repower option with Suzuki on all their towboats. But it's 24/7 towing for members. If you run out of fuel on the lake, you need fuel brought to you, give them a call. They'll bring you fuel. They'll help jumpstart. If you run battery, if you run into a dead battery, you're anchored out in a cove or something with the sound system on a little too long, run into a dead battery issue, the engine won't restart, give Towboat US a call. They'll come out. They'll give you a jump start. They do salvage and recovery as well, and I believe they also do diving. They service the Grand Lake, Fort Gibson, and Lake Tenkiller area. They're, of course, expanding to other lakes as the years go on, but these are the main 3 lakes that they're on at the moment. Give them a call. They do have membership options as well. Mention Pelican Point Marine. They'll give you a good deal on a membership. A lot of our new boats are coming with membership discounts. So if you buy a new Tritune or Pontoon or center console from us, we get you a heck of a discount on your annual membership for your first year with Towboat US. But guys, stay tuned because there's a lot of things happening at this location at Fort Gibson, Oklahoma, and the Wagner area at Pelican Point Marine. Whether it's service work, parts, accessories, buying a new boat, looking for a used boat, give us a call. Check out our website, pelicanpointmarine.com. If you're looking for a nice place to get away to, we've got the Pelican Point Marina down at Fort Gibson Lake with free boat ramp access along with the hotel as well. So come out, check us out. We're going to be doing some expanding to other lakes here in the short future. We're going to be hopefully by the end of this year on at least one other large body of water in Oklahoma. But that's going to be coming soon. But guys, give us a like, a subscribe on our channel, give us a follow. We'd love to meet you. We'd love to talk to you. Drop a comment down below what state you're watching from, what lake you're watching from. And as always, stay tuned.